G'day everyone, I'm Mark Langley. I'm just sitting here at the Ord River, camping. Ord River's up near Kununurra in Western Australia. Kununurra's not far from the Northern Territory border in Northern Australia. Sometimes I get questions from people and think about a few things on the road. A question came through the other day is, can we stuff our horses up if we're doing too much of the wrong thing? And the context of the question, I think, was something that's interesting, and I'm seeing a lot at clinics. Is when I started doing clinics, I was trying to help people listen to their horses, because a lot of people were applying training but not listening to how the horse was understanding it, how it was feeling about what it was doing. So I was really trying to adjust and get people to address that. Now, what I'm seeing now is, because horsemanship's evolving and changing, and there's more people that are really wanting to listen to their horses, and they're more aware of shutdown horses. They're more aware of where their horses are at, and they want a connection with their horses. They're out there, and they're going out and realising that their horses aren't connected with them, or different things like that. But what I'm starting to see is people becoming so aware of their horses that they're becoming observers, and they're losing their own leadership skills. So what I did see once upon a time is people that were not so aware of their horses. I know I'm generalising here, but it's just something I've seen as I've been doing clinics, just something I'm seeing in the general population of horse people that are coming into clinics for help. So once upon a time I saw these people went out, they'd learned a bit of horsemanship. They're quite direct. They were quite, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Now I had to change the way they were directing their energies and stuff to help them, but I also had to say, hey, listen to your horses. But now what I'm getting is a lot of people that are really open to listening, but when to lead and become a leader and how to lead, I think they're listening so much to the horses that their decisions are becoming a little unclear and not effective. And I think what people are starting to worry about, and this goes back to the question, is, am I going to make my horse feel bad? Okay, when I was a kid I got on and I rode and it wasn't hard, but now horsemanship's hard. I've got to listen to my horse, and it's feeling bad now. Is it shutting down? Is it this? So they're so aware of possibly the damage they might do to their horses that they're almost scared of making decisions. And that's where I'm saying the leadership is starting to get a bit like wishy-washy, because people are like, oh, I just did this and I saw a hard eye. Oh no, maybe I might step away or do something like that. And the horses need leadership. If we take a horse into a human environment, think of it like this: is horses need leadership. Because we've taken them out of their herd environment into a human environment, and if we look like we're sort of not sure in our human environment, well, they're not going to feel confident with us, and they're not going to actually truly relax. So sometimes when we're monitoring how our horse feels about stuff, don't get nervous every time you see a bit of a bad feeling. So if we back out or take pressure away every time we see a bit of a bad feeling in a horse, we could be showing the horse that we're not confident either, and the horse will start to never find that nice soft spot with us where it's happy and content, is because we are doing something every time we see tension in the horse, and that tension is sometimes making us so it makes us look a bit reactive, I guess. So what I mean is an observer isn't always a leader, but a leader has good observation skills. Okay, so listening to our horses is not some fad. It's not some new age way of, training horses. It's a responsibility. That's just it. Horsemanship is, there's no question. If you want to go and help your horse, you have to listen. But listening is not a way of training, okay? So listening is something that makes us address the way we're training our horses. I'm just going to try and think of an example that will help you, so it doesn't get you, I won't get you too lost in thinking about this. But an example is, when I say to someone, be a bit more tree-like, and I'm trying to teach them to believe in their decisions. So if I want to walk over there, okay, I'm going to look over there, I'm going to make a decision to go that way, and I'm going to look like I believe in every step. If my horse gets a little anxious, I'm not going to turn around and go, are you okay? I'm just going to say to myself, everything's okay. And the horse will see me go, he thinks everything's okay. I believe in him because he looks like he can lead me through this environment. So it's important that we're using our secondary focus to monitor our horses all the time and be aware of our horses and where they're at emotionally. But our primary intention is ours, and that's our decision that we make. Every step, every decision we make to lead a horse is our primary focus, our primary decision. Our secondary focus, the feel on the rope, the corner of our eye, the breathing that we're listening to in our horses, and the things that we're seeing, is not through our primary focus. What I mean by that is we're not looking at our horse going, oh, look at that, I just saw the horse relax, oh, we got a bit tight there, okay, it's like, I know, I can see, I can feel that. But it's not about, noticing it and doing nothing about it. It's not going to help your horse. Noticing your horse shutting down and then just stepping away from it and hoping that's going to open it up is not doing anything to help your horse. It's just taking the pressure away, so the horse just sort of goes, oh, well, I can relax again. It's how the horse makes a decision under pressure and follows your leadership under pressure that puts them in a better place, not just taking the pressure off them. So we still own our decisions. We are aware of our horse's feelings, but we do something to help our horse go into a better place through leadership. But don't ever let observation make you look like a pure observer. Don't you're still a leader. So observe your horse quietly, subtly, but still believe in all the decisions you make. Every time you take a step, you've made some ground for yourself. That's your ground. It's your decision, and you'll find your horses will become a lot softer. So when you're walking your horse and it starts to get a little tense or hesitant, instead of stopping with it, turning around and engaging with that hesitation, you notice that hesitation, you slow a little in your decision and maybe say, I might just walk over here and maybe divert that horse's attention to where you're going over here, but in a way that the horse didn't realise that it's in a subtle way that just made you look like you were saying, oh, I might go over here now, but that made the horse feel better because it didn't have to go towards what it was scared of. But you didn't look like you went, oh, I noticed you're anxious, let's all stop now and have a cup of tea. It was like, I'm going to lead you over here because you're anxious. So the horse actually went, that was a really good idea, I like following your ideas. So you didn't move away from your belief in yourself, you didn't move away from your decisions, and you just changed your decision a little to go over here. Whereas if you turned around and noticed your horse's anxiety, looked at the horse, and it's almost like saying to someone like that's really fractured, it's like, are you okay? I can help you. Or going, I'm okay. Everything's okay. Okay. So if you had a really fractured person, they want to know that everything's okay. They don't want you to sit and analyse them and go, are you okay? And so we've got to really think about that when we make our leadership decisions.